Please stand for the pledge. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated.
Good morning and welcome to this special edition. Usually I'm here to celebrate Friday and to start your week, but because of our 3-day weekend and because today is Valentine, one of my favorite holidays to celebrate and talk about with you, I am here today with just a few announcements. The first thing I want to talk about is love. So Valentine is a celebration that was created by the card companies so that they can make a lot of money for you to buy a card and share how much you love someone. But I want to take advantage and talk about what love is. You can have romantic love. You can have familial love. You can love experiences. You can love causes, things like music and shows and movies. But before you start loving anything or anyone else, the one message I want to make sure that we talk about today is love for yourself. If you don't love yourself and who you are and what you believe in, there is no way you can extend that love outward. So just remember that love starts with loving yourself, loving who you are, and if you don't love who you are, working toward being a person that you are proud of. Love has to start from within. The best way for you to show that you love yourself is to give yourself a fighting chance. Out there when you're learning something, educating yourself, give yourself the opportunity to have what others have. Love yourself means to make sure that you are doing the best to be the best version of you. And remember, Valentine's Day is not just for romantic love. It's to show your parents or the person who feeds you or the person who's paying for the clothes on your back, to show them that you appreciate them and you love them. Love within friends. You have a great friend, a bestie, someone you've been able to trust, someone that doesn't post something that you said you don't want posted, someone that knows how to keep your secrets. That really is a love to be celebrated. So I hope today you find the time to show and express the love to your friends, your family. If you have someone that you like in a way that is between a boy and a girl in middle school, by the way, then this is the day as well. But it's not just about romantic love. I hope that you celebrate love today in all those different forms, and I hope that you love yourself more than anything or anyone else. It must start with you. Speaking of which, we're connecting that to Kindness Week. So this week, we are making sure that we have different opportunities to be kind to one another. There's a wonderful video I saw just recently. A person was making a speech to college graduates, and he was talking about how you can spot the person who is the fool. The person who does not know how to be kind is the person that doesn't have the courage to live life in the best way possible. So the fool is not the one who is kind. The fool is that one who is feeling fearful of showing kindness. Don't be that fool. Be the person that is brave and courageous enough to show kindness every day, everywhere, with everyone. I promise you, if we were all just exercise and practice kindness, this school, your neighborhood, this world would be a better place. So it starts with you. Make sure that you are celebrating kindness by really thinking about all the kind acts that you do for each other. Also, want to let you know that during Kindness Week, we are celebrating Spirit Week, which means that we're not enforcing the uniform during Twin Day, during wearing certain colors day. So right now, we are not following the uniform rules during Spirit Week. However, we are still following dress code. That means we don't want to see anyone's bellies. We don't want to see excessively baggy clothes. What's excessively baggy, Dr. Salas? 2 sizes too big. Okay, if it is something that if you jump, your pants will fall off, guess what? That's excessively baggy. So make sure that you're still following those rules during this fun Spirit Week. Also want to congratulate the 6th graders who are almost done with the English Language Proficiency Academic Test, the LPAC. And remember what this is. This score is going to then come to your family and come to me. And when I am looking at all of the different classes that I need to schedule for next year, I get to see how many kids still haven't passed this test. Right now, we have 250 students in 6A taking this test. Next year, if I only have 100 students that need English language development, guess what that means for you? More electives, more class choice, more experiences in terms of enrichment, not intervention. So make sure when you take this test, if you know English, read it, write it, listen, and speak it, then pass the test so you never have to take it again. The LPAC will not disappear until you pass the test. So keep going and please try your best. Report cards are on the horizon for all students. So make sure that you're putting your best foot forward as your parents will be coming very soon so we can sit down and take a look at your scores. The last thing I have to say is for the class of 2028. That's the graduating class of 2028, the promoting class of 2024. You have now fewer days in this middle school than you do for the rest of your education. That's right. You are at the finish line of your TK through 8th grade experience. So in these last 60 days, it's time to remind you, you signed a contract at the beginning of this school year. The contract is very clear. If you have a certain number of Fs before the end of the school year, you will not be attending the last week fun activities. If you have a behavior contract or are suspended in the last month of school, you will not walk promotion. I want to be very, very clear. If you are fuzzy about you being able to do something, come talk to me. Because it happens every year. Kids think that I'm talking, but I'm not really saying what I mean. And we have people crying. We have families in tears because they cannot come to the ceremony because they did not fulfill their part of the contract. Going to promotion is a privilege, not a right. That means that I can say, you don't get to go. But that's not because I don't like you. It's because you haven't done what you had to do in order to have that privilege. Get passing grades, come to school, and be kind. And you will all make it to your 2024 8th grade promotion. So class of 2028, keep your eye on the prize and enjoy your last few days here as a middle school student. Forever, you will be a high school student moving forward. That's it for today. Have a great short week. Remember, next Monday is another day off.
The Tustin Public Schools Foundation is having a Dino Dash logo contest. You could win up to $500. See Ms. Jimenez for help.
It's SMA Great Kindness Spirit Week. Tomorrow, dress up in pink and red.
Good morning, and welcome to Mr. Jazowski's Wisdom on Wednesdays.
Remember, the smallest deed is better than the grandest of intentions.
Last week, a student found AirPods, and instead of keeping them, he generously turned them in. The owner's father was so impressed he bought him his own AirPods. Remember that kindness is never a bad idea.